Hey traders, Jeffery back, one of your ambassadors from Ninjacators, and today we'll take some trades using my favorite Forex 5-minute scalping strategy. Remember, we set this up on 5-minute charts. We've got the Australian dollar, US dollar. Then we've got the pound dollar, US Canadian, euro dollar, dollar yen, and the dollar franc, and even the New Zealand US dollar. What we're going to look for is the real-time supply and demand zones, the FLUCTUATE trend line indicator, and the RSI. We're looking for a reversal off of one of the zones, a close below the trend line or above, depending on short or long, and the RSI in the direction of the trade, below the 50 line. So let's go ahead and see what came up. We're looking at the chart starting at around 7:30, 7:45, knowing that at 8 a.m. when New York opens, on the tailwind of the London session already happening, we get lots of volume and momentum, and that's a great time to look for trades. So coming up to the 8 a.m. hour, we're looking for a close right above here. We're pretty close to the edge there, but we might go ahead and take that long trade right there because we had a nice close, because we've got this RSI pushing up, and we think we might be able to break through those two zones. So we'll go ahead and go long, keep our stop right on the other side of this zone right here. As we start to move up, we will trail that trade right below the trend line and then lock some profits in. We're trading a full currency lot, okay? 100,000 is a standard lot. That's going to give us a pretty safe risk profile. And that's just one lot that we'll trade with. You could even trade mini lots or micros. That'll be 10,000 or 1,000. And let's watch that pull up and see how our other charts are doing. Potential reversal over here. We are right at an edge. We're just looking for the RSI to start to pull up and a close above the trend line. Not there yet. Let's see. The pound yen, we got a close here. Let's jump in. The pound dollar is going to work pretty much in lockstep with the euro dollar. So when we take one of those, we're always looking for these two together, okay? One standard lot again. We'll put our stop just outside the zone for now and then start trailing that up and see how these play out. Now we're getting close, and we have a nice close above the trend line on the Australian dollar. Let's jump in for a lot there too and follow these three. It's a little tricky following three at the same time. That's why you must use your ATM. Automatically have your stops and slowly move your trailing stop up and your profits as necessary, okay? We're running a little faster than the market so that I can show these to you, but you should have plenty of time as the market runs. So let's go ahead and adjust our stops right up to the trend lines. Beautiful. And as we get close to the zone, we'll see whether or not we can get a break of that zone, move to break even, and start to lock some profits in. And that is just what we're looking for, okay? Just keep trailing that trend line. And we're getting close to taking our profit, almost there on the euro dollar. And that's it. We're continuing to lock our profits. Just a small trade, 79 on the Australian dollar, and that's because of the value between the two currencies. It's a little bit smaller than the euro or the pound dollar. Tightening up our stop because we have this new zone that just printed, and we'll close somewhere between the stop and that target. And we're out for 400 on the euro dollar and almost out on the pound dollar for a little bit over 300. Let's see where we're at, and not quite there yet, and that's our close. So we've got a fast $600-700 trading the New York Open with my favorite 5-minute Forex trading strategy. Stay tuned. We'll look and see how how tomorrow's news, the U.S. GDP, as well as the jobless at the same time affects Forex trading, and maybe even compare Forex pairs to trading currency futures. That's it for now. Good trading, and we'll see you in the next one.